Hello guys and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. This is part 3 of our walkthrough or playthrough, however you want to call it, whatever you want to call it. We are back with Amy and we are doing our strength build. So, wow, I don't even remember where we were last time because last night I was playing my other character and I've completely forgotten where I was. Now, I remember rightly, we were going to go to the last giant. That is the first boss in the game. Now, we've been using the heides sword, we've also been trying to use the fire longsword, which I'm trying to think now. We will keep using for now, just until we get to the next shortcut. Now, we want to get the shortcut first before we actually get to the boss, because we need to get ourselves our Estus flask and stuff back. This guy here is quite tricky by himself. However, because he's in such a vulnerable state, if we throw a firebomb... I love doing that so much. Now, even though you've hit him, he does seem to sit there like an idiot and do nothing. So we're going to just quickly, even though we haven't got the stats for it... Oh, I haven't even got any bloody arrows. Have I got a crossbow? Let's see. No, I have not. Okay, well, we'll do this the hard way. The reason why I brought him over here is because there are two guys firing firebombs. Now this guy is interesting. Basically what he does is you want to dodge out the way of him like that until he stops attacking, or you could just do what I did and fail miserably. So with this guy, you want to time his attacks. They're really, really easy. His attacks are easy to dodge. You want to just dodge back on them, and then the rest of it is quite easy, just taking him out. It took me quite a while to get used to killing that guy, actually. He's pretty tricky to start off with, but now, those two guys up there, those two are going to get owned. So, first things first, before we do, we'll go up and kill those two. I want to kill this guy, otherwise he'll chase us up the stairs. We'll go up the stairs in just a second. However, we've got this to note. This is one of the giants that we fought before, actually. Oh, no, wait a minute. Sorry, spoiler. Whoops. Wow. One of the bosses that we're going to fight in a minute is very giant-like, and you'll see why. But this is actually a giant, but he has been sort of rotted over the years and become like, well, it's become like a tree almost. It's kind of strange. We all learn a bit more about the giants at some point later on. First things first, let us go up this ladder. I almost forgot which where it was then. And let's go and kill these arsehole firebomb guys that have been annoying the living hell out of us. Luckily, we also get ourselves our first crossbow here as well. The light crossbow, which I was sort of trying to get before, but forgot to realise that it was actually just there. Now, actually kind of handy that it came here, actually. We haven't got the stats for it in two hands, but in one hand. Let's see how much stamina it takes off of our character. It's quite a lot, but it's good enough to cheese these guys. The reason why I haven't gone and attacked these guys straight off is because down in the far right corner down there, there is a guy waiting for us as well to ambush us when we come down to try and kill these guys. So, we want to be as careful as possible when we want to take these guys out with careful precision. Now, I actually forgot, I almost forgot, I thought I forgot the chest, but it's actually down here, isn't it? This jump, wow, I usually fail that jump like all the time. It is quite tricky to do. Wow, where is he? He's below us. There he is. So he would have ambushed us while we tried to kill the firebomb guys. Not particularly the best thing that you want to be doing, I must admit. However, I must admit this is such a pointless chest. The mail breaker and the inventory helm. Really not important, really. The only thing I came up there for was the crossbow and to take out those arsehole firebomb guys. Now, that door there is locked and it needs a key, which we will get to at a later date. For now, let's get this guy to come to us. Let's not use too many of them, we don't really need to. I really am starting to like the Heides Knight Sword. Now, the last time, I think it was the last episode actually, I was talking about what weapon I was going to go through this playthrough with. There is a weapon I have in mind later on. I don't want to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to let you guys figure out what you feel like is the weapon that I'm going to be going for. It is not the Bastard Sword. It is not the Claymore. It is not the long sword, and it's not the short sword. So that outrules a couple of options. It is an item that you do get later on. Now, guys, you want to draw this guy's attention, bring him down here as quick as possible, and kill him as quick as possible, because if you do try and fight him up there, you'll probably more than likely die, and you'll also get ambushed by this guy that drops down. So you have to be really careful, and like me, don't fail miserably and get hit by them. Up here is a relatively good item, and I do want to maybe try and use the halberd in this playthrough, maybe. Have I got the stats for it? I doubt I have. Yeah, 20 strength and 14 dexterity. It's quite a while away, but we will come to that later. I might give the halberd a go, or maybe the spears. I'm not too sure yet. I'm still thinking what I want to use. In terms of like start game anyway. The weapon that I want is going to be later on. I don't know whether this weapon is going to be any good against this guy. Ah, I missed him. I have no idea why it does that. It's really strange. Down here in this corner is a large leather shield and a life gem. Now, there is a reason why the weapon that I'm going to be getting is going to be fun for us, and it will come apparent to us when we get past the first playthrough of the game. The second playthrough, I want to use the weapon for the second playthrough, and the reason why is because, well, I'm not going to spoil that. Here's the shortcut. And down there is our boss fight, so we're going to go down that way in just a second. First things first, though, let us go and rest at the bonfire so that we can get some of our Estus flasks back. And, guys, I must admit, I was going to do this all solo, this playthrough, but there is just so many people enjoying co-op at the start of this game. Everybody seems to be really enjoying the PC version of the game, so as of such, I'm going to fight the last giant with a couple of online players, I think, because I really am loving the co-op in this game. The multiplayer in this game is actually what makes it superior to Dark Souls so far to me in my eyes. It's just so much fun. It really, really is. There's a guy here to the left, and he's just an arsehole, but luckily he died really easy. This is locked, and you won't be able to get the key for this for a very long time. However, if allow me to, Graham, you can join us, I think, and Carano. I don't know who these guys are. These are just random people online. I haven't really, you know, I haven't really set this up or anything like that. These are just people online, and. Guys, welcome to my playthrough. Hi there. Good day to you. Should we do this? Okay. That guy is just evil. Why? You just a boss or something. You just not even sort of. Yeah. So here he is. This is the first monster that we're going to fight in the game. It's the last giant. This guy. It's just a little bit strange. His moveset is kind of weird. You've got to... It's all about his legs. Don't look at me like that. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to skip it because we're playing co-op. So, he does do these stomps with his legs. You want to dodge out of the way of them. And make sure you don't go in front of him because he does like sweeps with his hands. When you're playing co-op with this guy. Oh, hey up. I got clipped. Now, when you get to about halfway through his health, he takes off his arm and he uses it as a weapon. One of the guys has just died. Probably not best to... I've not actually used a two-handed weapon set of this weapon yet, so let's try these. It's probably not best to even use a shield for this one. And the last giant, you have been defeated, my friend. This guy really is truly a boss, and he gives us the soldier key. Thank you very much for your help, sir. Thank you very much for your help. Okay, so there we go. That's our first boss in the playthrough. And he is the last giant. He is the last giant. And we just killed him. So the giants are now extinct. Yeah, really interesting. Really interesting first boss. Quite easy if you're playing co-op. And if you know his moveset quite well, like I do, then it makes it a bit easier for you as well. If you don't know how to dodge his moves, then he can be a little bit of a pain. But really, the best tip I can give you guys is just to stay behind, attack his legs a couple of times, don't be impatient, and dodge back when you see him trying to stomp you. Right then. Again, I'm going to go and rest at the bonfire. This guy's going to try and follow us like an idiot, but luckily for us, he can't follow us, so it's alright. So, we're now going to go down and we're going to fight the second boss of the game. Relatively close to the first one, which is kind of interesting. And he is actually a boss that we have seen before. You see now, I got you this time. Titanite shards, very nice. And for some reason I did a jump attack. Not a particular reason why, I don't really know how that even happened, because I didn't even press the buttons to do a jump attack, but okay. These two guys, again, sitting here, waiting to attack us. Come on. Come on. There goes one. And there goes the second. So, once these two guys are down, we're going to head through this door here, which we will use the soldier key to get through. I'm going to roll for it because, you know, I'm a little bit lazy and don't like to wait. I should have saw that one coming. And that one too, actually, for that fact. There we go, he's down. Again, I'm going to do this co-op because I just love co-op in this game so much. This next boss is so fun. I've perfected pretty much his moveset, so I know pretty much how I fought this boss enough times to be able to go against him really easily. Well, those two are summoned. Let's go and get the soul. Guys, unfortunately, because we're playing co-op, we're going to have to skip through the cutscene. But there's not really much to see, because you'll see the boss anyway. Good day to you. Hello, guys. Shall we? Second boss of the game, here he is. The Pursuer. This guy, if you don't know his moveset, is very hard. However, luckily for us, I know his moveset very well. Now this guy, he's going to go and get the ballista, and hopefully, if we're lucky enough, he's going to hit him. Come at me, come at me. Ah, dude. That's unlucky, that is unlucky. If you hit him with that ballista, he loses almost all of his health. It's quite ridiculous, actually, how much. My teammate just killed me with a ballista. Guys, we're going to go back to the boss fight here. Bear with us 1 second. Okay, guys, let's try this again. This time, I'm going in solo. That was ridiculous. Let's do the solo, and that means we can actually see the cutscene this time around. Oh no, we can't, because we skipped it first time, didn't we? Oh well. False promises. I do apologise. This guy's very easy if you don't get shot in the back by a ballista. It's all about patience, this boss is. Hitting him once. And just keeping to the right. I'm going to have to shut up for this one, guys. I'm going to heal here. Make sure you heal at the right times, otherwise you'll just get punished. That move is a great one to punish. You can do that twice. You can hit him twice with that one. Here we go. I did not know about that move. Well, we do now. Whoa! Neither did I know about that move. That's interesting. I say I fought this boss like 100 times, but now I'm even seeing new moves that I've never seen before. It could be PC version or it could be just me. Do not get hit by that blue sword. Guys, if you are new to this game, do not get hit by that blue sword. Punish time! It's all just about patience, this boss is. And honestly, it really isn't too bad if you know his moveset. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was close. Oh, no! He's done it. He's got me. I say it's really not that bad. And yet I died. It just goes to show you. It just goes to show you. Jump cut! Right, so confident this time that I am going in human. Let's do this. Hello there, dude. Come at me. Would help if I maybe didn't fail miserably and the only thing I can say, guys, is make sure that when you you do dodge, sorry, when you do have this opening, for instance, where he's sorry. Just whenever you get the opportunity to, and you see him not attacking you with that first move, never seems to be. Always seems to be my downfall for some reason. And as such, dodge out of the way of that one. Dodge straight out the way of that one. Woohoo! We're in a bit of a tight squeeze here. We're over halfway now. I'm going to just back away from that one. Wow. Staggering him. That's always a good chance to get a really nice amount of damage into him. I dodged way away from that one. Oh, here we go. Can't die now. Can't. It's all over, guys. This guy just doesn't know it yet. There it is. Woo! The Basua boss, everybody. Yay! Hello! Right then, okay. That is the Basua boss. Now, here is another lost giant. This guy will become apparent to us later on as to what he actually does. Now, usually, the first time I did this playthrough of this game, I went straight over to this little thing here and examined it. I'm not going to do that first time. And first of all, I'm going to show you guys a little hint. Down here, if you drop down, you can get this item. I say this, it's these items. The Dragonlake armor set. Now, the Dragonlake armor set is heavy, but it's got good defense. If you do want to, if you want an armor set that's heavy and has good defense, then that is good for you. But you really want to keep that roll as much. Well, personally, my personal opinion, you want to keep the roll. The thing that I came down there really for was the shield, the Dragonlake shield. If you can see, just the top here, it has a 100% physical reduction to damage, physical damage, which is brilliant. That is a shield that we're going to be using for most of the game, possibly all of the game, in fact, actually. But unfortunately, at the moment, we've only got 16 strength, and as of such, we need another 4 levels, which, if we go back home now, we would actually be able to go. That should be able to get, sorry. Now, if we go back up and we use the... if we examine the little bird's nest, something interesting is going to happen. And if you've played Dark Souls 1, you'll sort of remember it from the last game, actually. I'm sure that if you've already played Dark Souls, you will probably understand what I'm talking about already. Here we go. The eagle has landed and grabbed us. And it's now taking us away to our far-off land. And that far-off land is known as Bastille. The Bastille. Why, thank you very much. Eagle travel is the best. Lost Bastille, or the Lost Bastille, or whatever you want to call it. So, we can light our bonfire here. We're going to explore the Lost Bastille later. As for now, we're just going to go to Majula. And we are going to... We're going to change up things a little bit. We're going to come back to the Bastille later on from a different area. Because there is more than one way of actually getting to the Lost Bastille. Hello there! Can we level up, please? That would be fantastic. So, of course, we are a strength build, so we're going to go mostly pure strength. I'm going to put 14 dexterity. We only need about 14 dexterity for now. I think it's a 20 strength. I'd like to go to 10 on achievement so I can get at least 1 slot. I'm going to do that now. Yeah, I'm actually going to do that now. We've got enough souls to do so, so we're going to do that. So, the reason why I've done that is because now, if I go to attune weapons, I can go to Great Soul Arrow. I haven't got enough intelligence for it at the moment, but I can now use Great Soul Arrow when I get... actually, I can use it right now, actually, for that fact. But I can't, because I'm going to... I haven't actually got the stats for it. Which kind of sucks. Pointless at the moment. But that's fine. Later on, we'll get that sorted. I'm going to take off the spell for now. And we'll also take off the staff. Alright. We also got the Ring of Blades from destroying the Basua. This increases our physical attack by, I don't know how much by actually. Let's have a look. Increases our physical attack by... I don't even know. It doesn't even say it, I don't think. Have a look at our physical attack now. I'm not too sure. Anyway, doesn't matter. We'll it increases your physical attack, guys. It increases your physical attack. Let's see. Let's get some souls. Let's see where we can level up our fire longsword for now. We should have enough shards to do so. Let's go have a look. Okay, fire longsword, there it is. And we have nicely got enough to buy and upgrade it one more time. One more time. Oh, and another one for the large Titanite shard. Awesome. Sweet. So we now have a level 4 fire longsword. That is good enough for me, I think, for now. Let's see. Anything else? Maybe we'll buy some wooden arrows. Yeah, we'll buy some wooden arrows. Just for later. So, next on our list. Oh, we haven't actually been there yet. Okay, interesting. I did this on my other character yesterday, and I've completely forgotten that I haven't done it yet. I think it's time to go exploring down our mysterious hallway that most players would usually go to first. Let's go this way. Let's go and take a nice visit to the Heides Night Tower. Oh, well, they're Heides. God damn it, I can't even talk. The Heides Tower of Flame. I can never talk. Down here to the left is a very easily missed treasure. I say treasure, it is not treasure, it's crap. It is a rubbish wooden shield that not even a beginner player who hasn't got a shield would want. The Crimson Palmer, it really isn't a great shield at all. It's terrible. That's all I can say. My personal opinion. It is terrible. Make sure that when you come this way, you do see that. That switch is an absolute... It's just such a stupid switch to find. It's really hard, and more than likely you'll always like lose. You'll always miss it if you're a new player. So pick up that item. He's got a broken straight sword and some souls. Up here is, personally, in my personal opinion, one of the nicest areas in the game. Heides Tower of Flame. This place is just... wow. And this place, personally, is actually one of the places that I have spent the most time in, because I play co-op in this place so much. It is just so much fun to play co-op. Good day to you, knight. Make sure you don't miss this bonfire. Surprisingly, I mean, you would think, oh, it's really easy to find, it's really easy to see, but I missed it first time, and I got pasted by these guys and had to come all the way back. These guys are very easy. All you do is go to the right of them, wait for them to attack 3 times, and then you just got to jump on them, really. Really, really nice and simple. 2, 3, and you can just take them out nicely. There you go, like that. These guys drop some interesting items. Now, this hammer guy, he doesn't actually respawn once you've killed him once. Everybody else in the area does respawn. This guy doesn't. The reason why is because he drops a very, very important item, which we should, hopefully, if we actually do kill him. Let's see. Hey up. Thank you very much, sir. Make sure this guy doesn't drop off the side of the map. I've had that happen once, and I've lost this item. It's a sublime bone dust. Sublime bone dust. Which is a very important item. It increases our... Have I already... No, I haven't. So I haven't actually explored and shown you this. Sublime Bone Dust. It increases the HP restored when you use a SS Flask, basically. So at the moment, my SS Flask would probably would give me back about half, maybe a little bit more than half of my health. If I use that at the Medulla bonfire and burn it, like I would at a bonfire ascetic, we will be able to increase that number. So these guys are really easy, especially with the longsword, in my personal opinion. Now, down there is a boss room. And it's a very hard boss if you don't pull this switch and the next switch in that area in a minute. You have to kill the monsters to get these switches to come up. What happens is it raises the platform for you so that basically you don't have to die consistently and be pushed off the map while fighting the boss. Okay. Now, this next area, there's 3 enemies in this next area. The first enemy comes at you, the other 2 go back to guard the door. Sorry, to guard their post, should I say, the door. This guy's got considerably less health to the other guys, but has a bit more strength in terms of its weapon. Now, once you kill the first guy, these 2 try and get the jump on you and try and attack you. If you run this way, however, the other guy will go back to guard his post while this guy comes and attacks you. So you can then fight these guys one-on-one. Really, really important. And it's a lot harder in New Game Plus, actually. Is because there's some more monsters that guard this area, and it's a little bit trickier to do that. These guys are surprisingly very easy, especially with the fire longsword when you've upgraded it. Now, let's go kill this last one so that we can get the next switch. We need to kill all 3 of these guys in this area to get the switch to raise up. I knew he was going to hit me. I was being impatient. And once you killed the final guy in the area, this switch will appear and it will allow you to raise the second platform. Now, there are 2 bosses in this area, and that way is to a familiar boss, actually, from Dark Souls. We'll have a look at that. Very interesting. We'll have a look at that in just a sec. Once we've killed the Dragonrider, which is inside this area, I'm going to kill this guy first. Now, I don't know how to do co-op for this guy because he really is quite easy. Pick up his item, the Old Knight Gauntlets. Over here is some green blossoms, if I remember correct. Yes, 3 green blossoms. I thought there was something else in there, but there actually isn't. Now, these guys are all co-op guys from online, but this guy is Massilis. Again, I can't even say his name. I'm not even going to attempt to say his name. This guy is an NPC. And he will help you out in this boss fight. However, guys, because there are 2 bosses in this fight, if you want this guy to help you out with the other boss up that way, you need to go do that boss first before you do this boss. As he will disappear once you have defeated this boss. From what I remember anyway. I'm going to summon him for this fight. By the way, guys, for those of you that haven't played this game, when you summon an NPC, or if you summon any guys online, the enemy boss has more health. So it sort of balances out the boss fight. Alright, let's take out the Dragonrider. This guy's very nice and easy. Just get behind him. Wait for him to attack. Get behind him. He's so slow that you can just take him out with ease. Seriously. Make sure you... One thing in this game, one thing that really got me when I first started playing this game, was just managing the stamina. It's just making sure that you've got enough to dodge out the way if need be. Like that, for instance, I could have been in bad trouble there if I hadn't have saved a bit of my stamina. Always make sure you've got enough stamina. The Dragonrider is one of the easiest bosses in the game. And there you go. Good day to you, sir. Thank you very much. NPC bro. Okay. Now, don't do what I did and go off that edge. Yesterday, I was an idiot. Even though I knew that way was a dead end, for some reason my brain decided to spasm out and fail miserably. We can light this bonfire and we can talk to this lovely lady here.
Are you from these parts? My name is Lycia. I have come to spread the art of miracles, a practice of which I am a disciple. I can see that you are well suited to comprehend their wondrous power.
Why,
but
thank
the cost
you.
of it, that's for your heart to decide.
Okay, so she sells the Cleric's Sacred Chime that we got at the start of the game, which, no point in buying it if you can get it for free. And also the Ring of Prayer, which increases faith. I don't know how much buy, but it is quite an expensive ring. I've never really done faith builds, so I can't really say. And she sells a load of faith miracles, should I say, faith. She sells a lot of miracles.
I'd heard awful rumors about this place, and I'm afraid they were all true. The king, gone. The earth, ravaged. The burden on the people weighs heavy. I fear that by now, they may have scarce room in their hearts for miracles. Why did I come here? Well, do I need any other reason than to spread the gospel of miracles?
She said that as if
My preceptor always said
she didn't really
this
know
art
what to
should be
say.
shared with the world.
Kind of interesting.
And such is my only wish.
I hope it is your only wish.
Sometimes I fight the urge to pack up and go back home. It is... well, I must do this. And being out here all alone only makes this a more fitting test of my fortitude. I expected this cathedral to be bustling, but there's hardly a soul to be found here. Without any goings-on, I'll have to move soon. To a place I could help the gullible by teaching the good word.
The way she says that. Now, yeah, you need to get to that point in the dialogue for her to move back to Majula. And if we rest at the bonfire, she will move back. However, I'm not going to rest at the bonfire because I don't want all the monsters to respawn, as I want to go and kill the next boss. So, we're going to go back on ourselves. And we are going to go fight the... I think it's the old Dragonslayer, remember rightly? I could be wrong. I probably am wrong. I have a very, very small brain. So, this guy I'm going to have to fight. Okay, so basically this guy we need to bring back as much as we possibly can, so we don't trigger the other guy. And we did trigger him, so I'm going to kill him as quick as possible. Now you can go left as well, but you may get hit and caught by that first move, so be very careful with these guys. I usually go right most of the time when I have the room. Down here is another Divine Blessing. And up here is the way to our boss fight. There's one more there's one more enemy in this area that we need to kill before we get to the boss. It's this guy here. To get to the boss, we need to kill this guy to activate another switch. Stops people from doing a run through, basically. It's sort of interesting. I like it. Ow. And good day to you, sir. And here comes our switch. Oh, I love that so much. It's so cool. Look at the, just look at that. Look at the chains. It's just so, this place is just so awesome. It's such a cool place. And you got the sun in the background and the Heides Knight's tower up there, a flame. There it is. And just, oh, it's just so cool. And on the PC version, it just looks 20 times better. So here's the boss room with a little bit of treasure as well. I was thinking of doing this co-op. We'll come back here and we'll do some co-op later. I think for now... Shall we do a co-op? Let's do a co-op. Yeah, there's no... I don't think there is actually even a cutscene for this room, so... Trying to get some summons in here that haven't already been taken. Some of them, it just the summons don't update sometimes, and it means that they've already been used by someone else. I love how quickly things get summoned in this area. It's just great. Hello there. I don't know whether I've summoned another person. No, I don't think there is another one. Okay, let's go in. You ready, dude? There is nobody else to... What are you doing? What are you doing? That guy's summoned. 1 second. We'll get there eventually. We'll get there. Thinking about changing my weapon. We'll be okay. Let's do this. Okay. You guys from Dark Souls will remember this guy. The old Dragonslayer. Here he is. This guy is probably the boss that I have fought most in this game. Because I just play co-op with this guy all the time. Because it's just so much fun to take him out. Oh dear. Wow! I was going to make fun of that guy for dying. And then I died. And that was embarrassing. I don't usually die on that boss. Jump cut! Let's try this again. Same guy as last time as well has joined us. No idea how I got hit by that first one. Anyway, let's do this properly. Tap me. Come on. Tap me, bro. Thank you. Oh, I feel so embarrassed. I've died twice on 2 of the easiest bosses in the game. When I do this first time on my usual non-recorded playthrough. I think it's more like, I think it's live comm more than anything else. Probably the reason. Well, nah, it's not the reason. Let's face it, guys. I'm not even talking while I'm doing these boss fights. And I'm playing co-op, so it should be much easier. Woo! It's been a long day, guys. It's been a long day. I blame it. I blame lag and the fact that I've been working all day. Yeah. Cheers, guys, for basically doing the fight for me. Okay then, so there we go. That's the old Dragonrider. Oh, Dragonrider? Dragonslayer. Now, before we finish up our episode, we're going to get 3 cracked blue eye orbs. And inside here is, if you are a heavy person, you like heavy stuff, Heides Knight Iron Mask and the Tower Shield. This guy will not allow us to join his covenant until we've done a bit of co-op. And we've actually been summoned to someone else's co-op world. We'll do that quickly before we finish the game. Before we finish the episode, sorry.
Be gone. You are not needed.
So yeah, he just basically tells us to go away. Now, to the left here, there is a bonfire. We're going to go to it. And we're going to rest at it. And we're going to do a quick another run through of the old Dragon Slayer, but this time we're going to be summoned to someone else's world. So let's do that instead. Shall I rest? Yeah, why not? So we're going to need the white soapstone or the small white soapstone. If you want to join the Covenant and you want to get the item that we need to talk to this guy and get the Covenant, you need to have the white soapstone and not the small white soapstone. Well, small white soapstone, as it doesn't give you the item that we need. So make sure that you go and talk to Pate before you come and try and do some co-op here. So I will join you. I'll see you again in a second when we get a match with someone. Okay, we are in someone else's world, and he is summoning random people in to help him against this guy. Okay, let's take this guy out. Alright then. Hi. So, Ash. Let's do this boss, shall we? Fatty required a head. Yes, the other monster inside this boss fight isn't here. I wonder why. Very interesting. So let's fight this guy again. We haven't seen half of this guy's moveset yet. He just won't do his moves because there's just so much. Oh no! He was silly. Oh! He was very silly, and I let my stamina get down. That is a bad move, guys. You want to get away from that as soon as you possibly can. You cannot block it either, so make sure that you get back as far as you possibly can. This is what I mean by managing your stamina, guys. Make sure you manage that stamina, or you could be in serious trouble like I just was. Oh, come on, this guy is just... He's just getting owned. Didn't even need to attack him. Duty fulfilled! Thank you very much, guys, for the token of fidelity. There it is. That is the item that you need to get into the Covenant. However, guys, now that I've got the item, we'll talk to this guy next time. Guys, thank you for watching, and we will see you again on the next part of our Dark Souls 2 playthrough. Good day to you, and bye-bye.